Ah, good morning. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to Hug Nation's Love Morning. Welcome, Love Ambassadors. This is a little opportunity for us to share gratitude. I would love to hear what you're grateful for. And I'd love to hear what you got plans for the day or what you're excited about. And as tradition has it, we sing to start the day. I don't know exactly what words I'm gonna say, but I can be pretty darn sure it's gonna be about good things. And because there's no instruments here, you won't hear the brass or strings, 'cause it's gratitude time, and we're all together. It's gratitude time. Let's celebrate the weather. Oh, happy day to you and all of our good friends. Let's keep on singing till the end. But I was going to rhyme with ends. Whoops. Good morning. Oh, once again, little improv voice experimentation. I'm grateful that tonight, is the first practice of the first iteration of the San Diego chapter of the Wholehearted Chorus, which is Lisa's choir. I have been to practices and performances of her Monterey Wholehearted Chorus, and it's pretty awesome. So not my thing, but I'm going to go to practice. I'm going to go to the first practice and see if I can play my edge. As you just observed, I'm not afraid of singing. I am petrified, anxiety riddled, and all around lack confidence in the realms of memorizing lyrics. And this choir is a memorization, no holding of music. So you just practice the songs together, you sing them on your own, you sing them, and then you come together and you learn the songs. That's part of the experience, is learning to embody the songs. And I witnessed Lisa and I witnessed others have this really significant experience, and so I'm gonna try. My mom's gonna be in the choir, although she's in Europe still, so she's gonna miss the first practice. So if you're in San Diego, come on down. In fact, even if you haven't signed up, you can come to the first practice and decide after the practice if it's something you want to do. So let me know if that has interest and you're in San Diego. If you are here, say hello, share some gratitude. I'm grateful that guess who got up again at 4 in the morning and meditated? This guy. Although I went to sleep afterwards. So I got a mostly full night's sleep. I thought because I got very little sleep last night. I went to sleep about 10:30, so that's a lot earlier than I normally do. Which is what I've been trying to do. I've been trying to get to bed before midnight and then wake up early, so that I'm on track. Things are going good. I'm grateful for beautiful weather in San Diego recently. It's nice and overcast and cool. Good morning, John. Great to see you. Happy Tuesday. Very nice to get a jolt of you to help start this day right. What else am I? I'm grateful that we're having somebody come in today to repair our dishwasher. I'm grateful that I've got a dishwasher. It's been a long time since I've used a dishwasher. My last place had a dishwasher, but I just never used it. I was like, by the time it was not that great a dishwasher, so like by the time it was clean enough for the dishwasher to work, it was clean. So I just didn't use it. But now I do enjoy using the dishwasher frequently. And I'm grateful that because I rent in this place, I don't have to figure out how to fix the dishwasher. I just got to say, "Dear property manager, click, 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 click. This is the model number and send." And then I get a call from a repair company that says, "How's tomorrow?" So grateful to have a dishwasher. What a miraculous thing. And to have it fixed without any stress on my part. And what's going on today? I spent a lot of time yesterday with some plants and moving plants around, and so grateful for house plants. Good morning, High Noon. High Noon is grateful having a mental health therapy later today. Great. Tara! Tara is grateful for her handsome husband. Nice. I'm grateful to get to see both of you today. Awesome. I'm grateful that I got a chance to do a little cuddling with Lisa this morning, and I did a little impromptu song for her this morning that got lots of giggles, and then we did a little collab. Really, she's been very busy lately as she's been preparing for choirs and other projects, and so I really treasure the moments that we have together. Like, and I treasure we worked together to make dinner last night. She cooked salmon and broccoli, and I roasted Brussels sprouts. So grateful to have a nice sit-down dinner together last night. That was really lovely. And I'm grateful that the caramel M&Ms that I bought did not make my eczema flare up, at least so far. I am such a sucker for, it used to be peanut butter ones, now it's the caramel. And they don't seem to make them in small packages. They only make them in these like monster sizes, like 16 servings. And I'll tell you that I split it up into 3 sittings over 2 days to eat the 16 serving family pack. But man, I do not do well with my self-control when it comes to M&M's, crunchy outer candy, and then oh, it's so good. Oh. So, but I am grateful that I don't seem to have any immediate medical consequences of my gluttony. And I'm grateful that my hair procedure seems to be healing well. I'm getting my stitches out on Monday. And grateful that my cousin Tracy is coming into town. I'm going to get to see her and my aunt for dinner Friday. Oh, I'm grateful the Pink Heart party is this weekend. So if you're in San Diego and you don't want to sing, if you like singing, see you tonight. If you don't like singing, or if you just like singing and dancing, the Pink Heart party is Saturday night at Spin. So it's a tradition, the Pink Party. I used to be very involved. Now I'm not involved at all. So I'm excited to go just put on what pink clothing I have left and boogie, boogie, boogie. Although I still have my stitches in, so I don't think I need to like not dance crazy. I think I'll double check on that. John is grateful to be playing golf later today with a buddy in Santa Barbara. That sounds glorious. I mean, assuming you like golf. For me, it sounds like punishment, but for someone who likes golf, that sounds great. Have fun. Heidi says, I am grateful all the elements and beings who help the process of me having dark roasted coffee and coconut oil to blend in. Nice. Lisa and I often we generally do grace or say gratitude before our meals, and we often take a moment to think about the path the food took to get to us, through farms and farm workers and truck drivers and just like, so I'm appreciating your coffee path. Good morning, Vespa. Vespa says, listening while in the waiting room for my annual physical. Grateful for you and looking forward to spending the weekend with family in San Diego and the Pink Party. Beautiful. Well, I look forward to seeing you. And I got to say, respect, that you are a serious dancer if you get a physical before you go dancing. I mean, you have, that's legit boogieing that you got planned. I look forward to getting down with you. I am there's the gratitude and there's also the love ambassadorship. So I don't know how many opportunities I will have today to interact with people, but I will definitely work to be a love ambassador in my interactions with my beloved. I do have a worker coming to work the dishwasher, so I will do my best to try to turn up my friendliness. I try to be friendly and offer drinks and whatever I can to people, but there's a part of me that prefers to be left alone and non-social, and so sometimes I have to just remind myself in advance, like, hey, sometimes it's nice to give people space, but sometimes it's nice to at least extend an olive branch of friendship and kindness to people. At least kindness. Doesn't have to be friendship. That's a big offer. Um, I'm grateful that my men's group is almost all filled up. There's like 3 spots, I think, so that makes me feel good. It's going to be a good group. Excited about that. And yeah, grateful to start the day with you. Any last gratitudes? Did I already brag that I got up for my second day in a row of meditating at 4 in the morning? Who is this guy? I'll say I'm grateful for. I feel like Lisa and I have been laughing a lot lately. What did I say this morning? That she started laughing even before I finished the joke. I was like, oh, that's not something I can say publicly, but but I often I like dry, sarcastic or straight face, like ridiculous, just like establishing or suggesting something ridiculous. In fact, this morning I did say, "Oh, babe, you have to watch this video." It's like they're talking about us, and it was Aesop, Rocky, and Snoop Dogg having a conversation, and Snoop Dogg was saying, because Aesop, you are dating or you're married to, I think, Rihanna, who is a very popular, talented person. You need to learn to take the back seat and be comfortable, not fight her for attention. Let her be the superstar, and then sit in the back seat, and then that will make you stronger. But the wording was like, it was not the way that Lisa and I talk. It was, I don't know. I don't want to get myself in trouble, but it was a obscenity filled slang that was funny to think of. Yeah, that could apply to us, but you would never say that about us. Heinun says, 1,000% with the dancing. Dancing to fat beats is healing. And Angela shares, I'm grateful to be healthy enough to try something new, like getting up at 5 a.m. and going to the gym. Well done. Holy moly, it's not easy, but it's great to learn that I can do hard things. That is really important, because it's more than just learning to do hard things. You also start to build trust in yourself. Does that make sense? Like, by me, I now just 800 days of sobriety, I think, of alcohol and ketamine. And so I now trust myself that I can do that. Huh. I guess it's a similar thing to learning to do hard things, but there's something that happens to your own pride and your confidence as you learn that you can do hard things and start to trust yourself and have faith that you can do those hard things. Well, with that, let's do something that's not hard. Let's share a hug. So wherever you are, give yourself a big old squeeze, appreciating this body, this moment, appreciating the gratitude one another has shared. Maybe it inspires us to remember the things that we have in our life to be grateful for, whether it's friends or family or future activities or healthy practices or counsel and therapists and doctors and dishwashers, so many things in our life to not take for granted. So let's remember that, and remember that we're all connected. We're all part of this tapestry, and these journeys, these rides are intertwined. Let's enjoy them together and support one another as we take a deep breath in. On behalf of Grandpa Caleb and everybody here, thanks for being here this morning. Ooh, Tara says, I'm grateful that the daily journal I'm creating is almost ready to publish. That's awesome. Chris is here. Grateful for getting through the busiest weekend of my business unscathed. I saw that Mother's Day is your Super Bowl. That's cool. Grateful to kind of chill and enjoy the warmer temps coming. Well done, Chris. Yeah. Thanks, Heineen, for calling that out. It is awesome to witness you and Tara's love. Enjoy your day. I love you.